After breaking up with my boyfriend and spending a night with a stranger, I found a huge diamond ring on my left ring finger. I thought it was just a toy, but I never imagined that I would become my new boss's wife. 2 days later, I walked into the office at 7:50 a.m. As I reached my desk and pressed the power button on my computer, my close friend Maria noticed me from across the room and practically ran over. I sighed and opened my inbox, only to see 102 unread emails. This was the price I paid for taking a week off. It would take me another week just to catch up. I guess I should start doing some actual work, I muttered. She gave me a hug, saying, "I love you, let's catch up later, okay?" I nodded as she returned to her desk. I started checking the latest emails, which seemed unimportant, just some meeting reminders. Then, something caught my eye, an email titled Transfer Notice. Clicking on it, I quickly skimmed through the message, and my heart sank. Our CEO was being transferred to another branch, and I was his assistant. Tears welled up in my eyes. First, my boyfriend leaves, and now this? Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Elena walking toward me. Since she started working here, she had been aiming for my position as the CEO's assistant. She's attractive and always seems to get her way, but why did she have to go after the one good thing I had? "Hey, Hazel," she said with a smile, her friendly demeanor making me cautious. "Elena," I replied. "I heard you're leaving us soon," she said with a slight pout. "Cut that out," I said. "Yeah, I just saw the email. What a shame, but it's okay. I think I'll be the new CEO's assistant. I hear he has better judgment than the last one," she said. My cheeks burned, but just then, I heard footsteps behind me. Elena and I turned to see the most striking man I'd ever laid eyes on. "Hello, everyone," he said, his commanding presence drawing all attention. "I'm Logan, your new CEO. We'll have a meeting in 5 minutes in the conference room. Everyone, be there." He turned to leave, and Elena whispered, "He doesn't need to tell me twice." Before strutting toward the conference room, I sighed. Now what? Meanwhile, Logan was waiting in his office, expecting his personal assistant to arrive. Finally, the door opened, and 2 men stepped in. Logan pulled a photo from his suit's inner pocket. "I need you to find this woman," he said. "She's my new wife." The woman in the photo wore a massive ring. The next day, I stood in front of Logan, trying hard not to stare at him, not just because he was incredibly good-looking, but because he seemed familiar. I was in line with some top talent from HR, waiting to be interviewed as his assistant, as Logan had requested. Luckily, I was on the list. Maybe I wouldn't have to leave after all, though I lacked competence in my personal life. At work, I knew I was competent. Unfortunately, Elena was also on the list. "Good morning," Logan said in a neutral tone. "You all know you're here," he continued. "Please introduce yourselves and tell me some of your achievements while working here. We'll start with you," he said, pointing to Gary across from me. As the first candidate introduced himself, Elena busied herself posing to look even more competent in her tight red dress. I straightened my own outfit, feeling a bit uneasy. I couldn't deny it. People often preferred Elena's more assertive style. When Gary finished, Elena was about to start her introduction, but Logan raised his hand to stop her. "You're no longer a candidate for this position," he told her. Elena's face fell, and the room went silent. I quickly glanced away, hiding a small smile. Tears appeared in Elena's eyes. She stammered. "Sir, we haven't even spoken yet. This isn't fair." Ignoring her, Logan turned to the group. "Can anyone tell her why she was eliminated so quickly?"